Julia's gotten amnesia, I believe. Is that what's happened?
Well, my memory ain't so good.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
It's all alone in the moonlight.
Yeah. It is.
This episode is not free.
We will never be free of Cats 2019.
Time.
Oh, Julia can help me.
I'm literally in here because literally everyone else in our company that's left here is screaming about Cats, the musical movie.
Come in here and scream about them. Bring them in. Bring everyone. We're gonna have Cats. Bring Tony and Karina in here. Bring Tony and Karina in here.
Screaming about it from his desk.
Bring them in here so that we can all scream about Cats together.
Are you drawing a Muppet?
I'm drawing myself as a Muppet. This is what I'd look like as a Muppet.
I'm gonna go get coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Tell Karina and Tony if they want to scream about Cats, they should do it on the stream for the views, for the lulz, for the content.
Everyone is now standing yelling about Cats.
Tell them
listen,
to do
welcome
it.
To the office, baby.
Tell them to do it on here. Did you tell them to do it?
No, they're too busy yelling.
I'm gonna
about
go.
Cats.
When I'm done drawing this me as a Muppet,
you're gonna go.
I'm gonna go tell everybody to get in here. It's gonna be a party stream. Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can get some Cats talkers.
Well, it sounds like they've stopped yelling about cats.
I'm gonna go find
at least one Cats talker and bring him in here.
Okay.
I'm still not a fan of the new adaptation. Oh, everyone's here to
Oh,
yell about
here they
cats.
come.
Talk about cats.
Oh, they're here.
Here, I give up my seat so that you may yell about cats.
It's all happening.
Also,
They're
Karina, I love
gray,
your Taiwan
right?
shirt.
Thank you. My mom sent it.
I don't know.
Here they come.
Cats.
All the Cats friends are here.
I fucking hate cats.
Rum Tum Tugger is a curious cat.
I hate Rum Tum Tugger. I can't wait to see him portrayed by Jason Derulo.
Rum Tum Tugger, and I said this in the Discord, but I stand by it. Nothing should be called that. Nothing should be called that.
You think you're smarter than T.S. Eliot?
Yeah.
You think you're better at writing than T.S. Eliot?
T.S. Eliot wrote Cats?
Yeah.
T.S.
He
Eliot.
wrote the poetry
Eliot,
book that
like
Cats the
poets.
musical is based on.
Angela Weber loved that poetry book as a young lad, and started setting it to songs in the 70s, and then eventually got turned into a musical. And everyone was like, "Oh, it's going to be the biggest flop ever," and they were like, "It's going to be a catastrophe."
That's pretty funny.
Good.
But then Cameron McIntosh never invests in flops, and only makes musicals that last 30 years.
No one should have seen Cats. They made it, and
my
no
God, you're
one was
drawing
supposed to see it.
cats?
Why did anyone see it? Why did anyone look at it and then say, "Yeah, I'd love to see more of that"?
Have you seen Cats?
No! No one should have seen it.
Hey, Jacob,
Andrew
are you
Lloyd
drawing
Webber.
Andrew Lloyd Webber
Is
as
that
a cat?
Andrew Lloyd Webber?
I'm just drawing a cat with a man's face.
I
Because
think it's Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I'm trying to really, get the point across here that people saw this and enough people thought this was good that it got made into a whole thing and now it still exists today.
Well, this is one of the things we were yelling about outside because I think that the original Broadway costumes are very charming and cool.
No, they're horrible and horrifying.
They're wretched. They're wretched.
Yeah.
Like, they're a little wretched.
Wretched, skin tight
I think they're
cat
fun.
prints.
They're wretched, but they're fun
I
and
think they're
cool.
fun. I like the Cats costumes. I
Yeah.
think they're fun and goofy.
I think they should have
It's
like
for
leaned
children.
more into.
It's
Is it
not for children.
It's
It's
100% for
very.
children.
No.
Is it?
David,
No,
I was a
I
child
was a child.
and I saw it and I was like,
I was
no!
mortified.
It's not for straight children.
Okay,
Fair.
there you go.
Listen, I'm going to need some
I
support
don't
from
think
the queer
that's-
community in our chat that did not like cats.
I did not like cats. I have a very visceral hatred of cats, but I'm very excited to see it on the big screen.
Oh, I'm excited for the big disaster. I bet it does
I am
well. I bet a lot of
I am-
people go to see it just to be
I'm
like,
unironically hyped.
which cat is Taylor Swift being?
I don't know.
Could you tell from the trailer, David?
I
Rum
couldn't
Tum Tugger Jr.
No.
Every cat is
Rum
Rum
Tum
Tum
Tugger
Tugger.
Jr.
Senior.
She's Jason Derulo's son.
They made the cats. They made the cats too small.
They did. The faces
They-
were too big, and the cats were too
Everything's
small.
kind of a weird size.
It,
And
it reminds me of those old Conan bits where they would do the presidents, but they would have Robert Smigels's like mouth.
Yeah.
why?
I'm very worked up, chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking
They
at
made
a
the
still
cats too small.
of Taylor Swift's face as a cat, and it, like, the proportions are just bazonkers.
Tony was saying something. Yeah. Tony was saying something
Yeah, like, that one does not
because they
look-
have to CGI out everyone's ears.
Yeah.
And then
That's
put
true.
the
See,
ears
that's
on
the
top.
problem I have with like cat, boy, girl, etc. designs is the problem of where do the ears go? Because when
Yeah.
you put them just on top of the head like that, it looks odd.
Because
Yeah.
you're expecting size.
But you can't have two sets of ears.
You
I
can.
usually just go full two sets of ears because I don't care. I'm a lawless, crazy person. Huh?
Just, like, the fur on top of the body thing.
I'm just so conditioned to nonsense that I think she looks okay. I think the main one looks okay.
Yeah. The main
Whoever
one.
she is.
The point is, they made it, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't
Old
name
British man
You
from the
wouldn't
early
name
1900s.
your cat Old Deuteronomy or
No.
Bustopher Jones.
I'd name
Well,
a
that
cat-
one maybe.
I'd name a
That's a
cat
cute cat
Magical
name.
Mr. Mistopheles.
Mr. Mistopheles
Yeah.
That-
also a great song.
You got
That
a problem
name-
with the name Skimbleshanks?
I got a few problems with that one. Mr. Mistopheles is a perfect name, though, and I will defend that one to the death.
No,
It-
it should be. We should get Jellicle Cats, a song that makes me feel like I'm going genuinely insane.
The
Draw
name-
Che
the name of
Guevara
it.
in the style of Sunset Boulevard.
The name of it makes me feel like I'm going crazy. The whole concept.
Jellicle?
That's like a
Jellicle.
thing in cats. It's like
Jellicle.
there's like some weird fucking lore that cats are like magical. They go to cat heaven or some shit.
Yeah.
First of all, cats are like canonically magical.
Cats in real life are magical.
Yes, so
Yeah.
Shut
up.
I think,
I was just gonna have a productive Friday,
I
but
saw.
I got
someone-
invited to derail the stream.
Someone said the plot of Cats is all the cats introduce themselves until one of them is allowed to die.
That's a lot of cats.
That's the plot of Cats.
That's why.
Right? That-
And then
I hate
Brian was
cats.
saying that they argue over who gets to die.
Yeah,
Right.
like
They
they're
all want.
introducing themselves so that they can get chosen to die.
So they want to die.
Because
Yeah,
otherwise,
cats won out.
If you looked like that, wouldn't you want to die?
Yeah.
But why does only one get to die?
I don't know, some cat rules because they're cats. I
Are you
think
going
the
for like
space
a
angle.
yeah, like looking like up? Like this looks like the cat is standing above you, looking down.
pathetic?
Yeah, exactly.
It's doing the like Yakuza face tilt,
Yeah.
like the.
Then perish.
Oh man.
I can't wait for this movie.
I'm so excited. Cat?
We did.
Yeah.
We just saw
We've
Cats.
come here directly, almost directly.
We
Yeah,
I stayed here a
basically.
second later than my shift, and so that's why I'm here late. Is because we just saw Cats.
We just saw Cats, and my brain is
I am full of energy.
yeah. I've been energized, but I don't know how normal people talk anymore. Because no one's a normal people in that because they're all cats.
I keep getting an urge to introduce myself to everyone and
Via
start singing
song.
a song about what the things are that I do.
What are your? I know your name, Jacob. What's
Yeah.
your other name?
My cat name?
Well, the second name, not the third. I don't want to know your
Ineffable.
third name.
Yeah, don't tell us your third name,
Don't
freak.
you dare.
I mean, my second name is probably always the first phrase that comes to my mind, which is diddle shits.
Diddle shits the yogi.
Diddle shit's the
Diddle
drawing
shits
cat.
the yogi cat.
Yogi cat.
I eat the yogi and then I do big poopies in my cat pants. That's all.
Also, you also wear pants.
You also wear
Yeah,
pants,
well,
like
only to-
like
only to
the
poop
train
at.
cat.
Shimbleshanks.
Shimbleshanks.
The
Yeah.
snack cat looking all cute.
Oh my gosh, so many more subs came in.
I wasn't looking.
Heretical cow,
Heretical Nathan.
heretical cow, jellicle cow.
Heretical cats.
Heretical cats are
Infinity
For
cats.
tel- for
87.
social out
Social
cat. Jelly Belly. Your name's being catified. Jelly Belly Selly is already the name of a cat.
Jellicle, bellicle, calicle.
Yeah.
Calico.
And Sikara 91. You don't get one. Your name's easy enough to I am.
Where's Julia?
We have very dark
Julia.
energy today.
Julia's hiding. Julia was slumped in a.
Someone.
We have a special guest, and it's Randy.
Randy.
Randy's the only one among us who did not see Cats. So
I've seen it tonight.
Yeah.
but not
Not
just
tonight.
now.
But not just now. You had time
Yeah.
to recalibrate.
You aren't freshly imbued with that dark Cats energy.
Yeah,
that we
I
all
feel like I
have.
could punch someone clear through the throat. That's what watching Cats makes me feel like.
I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore.
I feel a little bit embarrassed that I loved it.
I had a great time watching it with y'all.
Like
It just makes me want to nuzzle
I
my
hurt from
face up
laughing.
against you. You guys.
I don't like how they do that.
That's how cats do.
That's what cats do.
Yeah, it's cool when cats do it, but not when people do it.
But what if they're dressed up like cats but still have people
It's
noses?
That's the worst of all
Oh,
options.
Calico Kitty 402
402
subscribed, and also Magic Wands, the magic cat.
Calico Kitty, the subscribing cat. I'll come to your stream, and that will be that.
This is what the cats look like.
Alyssa Russo
That's
also
Victoria.
Very
subscribed.
true.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Alyssa Russo.
That's main cat.
Yeah.
You know.
This is what every cat looked like.
We need a real human hand in there.
Yeah, get a human hand.
We
coming
we
up.
saw the
Level one
unpatched
story.
version. We got to see some real human hands with
Yeah.
jewelry.
Old Deuteronomy is married.
Old Deuteronomy is married.
Oh,
But
Do
to
not ship.
Whom? To whomst?
Young
It is
Deuteronomy.
Ploops' birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday,
happy
Ploops. We
birthday.
saw cats in your honor.
Are you happy?
How did the movie meet your expectations as people who have never seen any Cats thing other than the trailer?
This is my cat bib.
Well, I
Yeah.
still remember the part in the version I saw, like briefly when it was on the WETA, where a cat like bursts out of another cat, and that did not happen. There were
Wait,
no
what?
cat chest bursters in Cats.
The W what?
Huh?
WETA.
Yeah, they did they did there was a staged version that was recorded, and that would play sometimes on the old television. And there's a part where a cat like explodes out of another cat.
Are you talking about the part with where old Deuteronomy comes out of the knapsack?
No.
Could it be
In
when
Mr. Mistopheles?
Rebel Wilson cat ripped off her cat fur and became another cat?
That
is in
Yeah,
the-
that was in the original.
No.
Rebel Wilson was there.
Yeah,
No,
and then did
that's-
it again later, which I really hate.
It
That
was
was-
a plot point.
It was they showed that was the only thing that was brought up about a cat that later came to bear as having any impact on anything. It's like,
Nathan Miyake.
wow, we're sure spending a lot of time talking about this one cat that loves the train. I wonder what the train has to do with anything. Nothing? Oh, cool. It's
Because
just,
we all love Jimbo
we-
Jinx.
we
He's
just-
a good tapper.
When
we
the
just-
movie-
What, you don't like a good
it
tap?
just feels like a weird point in the movie. Like they've done,
Weird point of the movie.
Compared to what?
and Terrence
Terrence,
and
the gaming cat.
the gaming cat and Bumblebee. Thank you all.
Cat.
The Bumble Cat.
and
And
Trouser Meddler, which really does sound like it would be one of the cats.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a cat name.
There's already. Yeah, what's the? It's like Rumple Tickler,
Rumple Jerry and it's
Mungo Jerry
and Rumple
Rumple
Teaser. Yeah,
Rumple
that's right.
Teaser.
And
Yeah.
they
Rumple
steal
Teaser
stuff.
and Rum Tum Tugger are two different cats that have nothing to do with each other. And
Yes.
like
I don't know, they might be related.
T.S. Eliot, you're
T.S. Eliot.
you gotta come up with better cat names,
Make
buddy.
sure you have consent before you tease anyone's rumple. That's important.
That's important.
Don't just go around. Don't make that your whole thing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
is this
watch
cats
all
but
of them.
dog?
This is cats, but it's dog.
Is that what dogs
Oh.
do?
Sometimes is anything that happens in cats what cats do?
This is a very small dog.
Is it?
Yeah. Small dogs love raising one paw.
Okay, so this is a small dog, but it's also like a person. So he's sort of like
Are we going the movies cats, or are we doing like
Yeah.
the play? Okay.
it's fresh in my mind.
This is dogs.
This is
This is
dogs. A cat is not a dog. but they do have to have like
That's the thesis statement.
they do need to have
Yeah.
CGI tails that do crazy stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
look very fake.
I want Tom Hooper to win an Oscar so they can get on the stage and say, like, I just want everyone out there to know that if you're a cat, you're not a dog, and I see that.
I see that.
We should all see that. The cats are not dogs.
It's time America stood up and learned how to address a cat.
And then he does the entire ending scene.
Yeah.
On stage. They're like trying to play him off.
Mostly subscribe.
That scene
Thank
lasted
you.
so long.
Thank you.
Dame Judi Dench.
I do that.
Dame Duty Dench.
Is that a
James
tongue
Duty
twister?
Dench.
Dame Duty Dent.
Dames Duty
Billy
Dench.
Dames.
What's on me?
She
Catfur?
Oh, it begins again. Hey,
See, now
It's
when
your
you
memories.
go home and look at your beautiful cats,
You will know how to address that.
yeah,
I
you'll know
want-
what's going on in their heads.
I want to give up our cats for adoption.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in a sack and I'm gonna get in my old timey
They just
car
wanted
and I'm
to
gonna
be
drive down
wanted.
the alley and
Someone
throw
else
them
can
out.
take them.
Yeah. Now you're gonna make them dance with these beautiful ghosts or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So the thing about that song,
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a Kanye song.
well, so the issue
No.
is you can't go from something that was written for children's in like 1902 or whatever, and then go to lyrics that were written by Taylor Swift 3 weeks ago and have it make any kind of sense. Like, at least if you're gonna do cats, make it all sound like gibberish nonsense. You can't just have one of it.
Was
sound
that song written by Taylor Swift?
Yeah,
was
that
written by
song
Taylor Swift.
wasn't in
Yeah.
the original.
Oh,
And
I did
Angela
think it was
Weber.
a very pretty song, but also very tonally
Yeah,
strange.
That's
Andrew Lloyd Webber
why.
helped?
Yeah,
both- all
they
of them
sat
did,
in a
yeah.
room
Oh,
together.
I thought they collaborated for Beautiful Ghosts.
He's
I wanna
very
believe.
involved in the films that got made. Like
Taylor Swift wrote the Beautiful Ghost song.
Yes. Him and her and Angela Weber did.
Yeah.
So
What
she
a-
didn't
what a
even write the
collaboration.
song that she sang?
No.
No.
I love how
No,
she
that
put
was
on a
written by
fake
TSO.
British
And
accent
it's by
for like
two people.
a couple words of that song.
This is how she sounds when she's trying to be catty in her songs. She always does that.
He's not there. Every other word in the song was sung in her normal voice, except for "not there."
My favorite part was Old Dude.
Old dude.
Somebody
Classic dude.
abbreviated Old Deuteronomy saying, "What happened to Old Dude?" or something like that.
Yeah.
Red Ravens was saying something to the effect of their least favorite part of the movie was when Taylor Swift poured catnip on everyone and they all got weird and gross and horny like little horrible fuck animals on the floor.
That wasn't that horny.
And
movie was
I agree
basically
It
with
wasn't.
what
It
I-
wasn't significantly more horny than they already were, though.
But they were
right?
doing like
There were
weird like
hornier
quivers
things.
and shakes
They were
that I
They
hated.
were already
horny,
doing
They
that.
were on drugs. It was
There
like
was that
Burning
whole
Man.
ball scene where they start off doing like to the scary
Oh,
overture and they
yeah.
just start like quivering.
Yeah,
Should I
hated
that
should I
part.
give him
Throw you into that
should I
movie.
give him the
Yeah.
pants?
Yeah,
he
you want
can,
him to
he
look
can have
Oh,
the
the
cute.
overalls.
Yeah, it's gonna have a little.
Yeah,
true
that's
Frenchie.
a great costume.
The French-
This is the railway dog.
This
Wait
is
a
Frenchie,
second.
thank you.
Thank you.
And
I want to be this dog.
Did furries like enjoy this movie? That's a genuine question. I'm not.
I can't imagine. This
Yeah.
doesn't really suit things that furries like.
Not
Yeah.
really, right?
It's not for anyone.
Furries like cartoon wolves. This movie was for Andrew Lloyd Webber
Yeah.
Yes.
and maybe Taylor Swift.
I want you to know that I typed into Google "do furries" and the top question that came back was "do furries like the Cats movie?"
That's the answer.
You gotta know.
All right, there's a whole article.
Furries
on-
are not a
They're not a
monolith.
block. They're not
Some
a
of them
block.
can like it, and some.
Furries have better taste than this.
Damn, dude.
Got some subs from Lumi Finla and JoJo Digital Artists. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Didn't need a cat.
I liked it.
Are you a furry?
No.
You liked how it
But
looked?
if I liked it, maybe a furry also liked it.
Mm.
Tara Dragon
I'm a
said
cat.
furries are more angry about the Cats movie than anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not clued in as I used to be more clued into this.
I'm
sort of thing.
seeing a lot of I hate it from furries in this article.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Furries have better taste.
I mean, than
I
me for sure.
I speak for the furries.
I haven't drawn a thing in a while, so I'm terrified to see what comes out of my hand.
I drew Cats fan art, and it made me
It-
violently ill.
you got sick.
Yeah, I'm like still a little
The drawing made
congested.
you sick.
Yeah,
so.
I was trying so hard to draw Shimbleshanks, and every time I would like feel up to it and pick up my iPad, I would be ravaged with fever.
Is it Cymbalshanks?
It's Skimbleshanks.
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 The railway.
Karina calls it Shimbleshanks.
That's a disease.
I called it Skimble Snacks. The point is,
Cats
I'm
is
ready to
cursed.
draw something other than Cats fan art.
Yeah.
Cats is officially cursed. We went to see Cats on Monday. I got laid off on Wednesday.
Julia got sick.
I
Karina
got really sick. Karina got sick.
I just feel like a
fan art.
crazy person most of the time now.
We've all been cursed to speak about nothing but Cats since we saw it. We should also say our producers now are the Cats because
They came out of the movie.
they came out of the
Here
movie.
in
They
the room
crawled
with
out
us.
of the screen, ring style.
So
Sonic
you'll-
OCs are actually great.
Yeah,
It turns out.
You'll notice a lot of experimenting in this one.
That's great.
I had to try a lot of things out, especially once I get to the shading segment. There's a lot of things I wasn't really sure how to make it work how I wanted.
Jacob, right now it has a lot of Cats from Cats energy.
Excuse me?
I disagree
A little bit.
profoundly with you.
I think it's because of the pants and the suspenders kind of looks like the overalls that the railway cat
Shimbleshanks?
Shimbleshanks
it's Skimbleshanks.
Symbolshanks.
Don't just come in here and start talking about cats. This is Sonic. How could you bring that curse upon me?
I apologize.
I worked hard on this.
Well, it's very good. That's
I
true.
think this episode's going to be kind of cute.
What
Some-
could go wrong?
Something tells me this episode is going to be kind of cute.
When it's cats,
When it's
it's
cats,
cute.
it's kind of cute.
There's no such thing as an ugly cats.
Right.
A few moments later.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do a bard cat. A little singing boy.
A singing, dancing cat.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
like, I mean, I know time is non-existent these days.
yeah.
Yes.
So this might have been recent, or it might have been a million years ago. I can't remember, but I have like a vague memory of like singing and dancing cats
No.
being relevant.
It must have been a
In-
dream.
Yeah,
It cannot have happened.
sort of. It
think it
does
was a
feel.
nightmare.
It was like a fever dream, like not
Yeah.
quite, like not as upsetting as a nightmare, more just confusing.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like, full of dream logic.
Yeah, you wake up from it and you're like, where did any of that come from?
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on drawing cats or animals in general, but this knows you're drawing.
It's
Karina.
cat nose. It's cat.
Can't argue with that.
Uh-huh.
Get owned. Noob. What's
Fair.
the matter? You never seen a cat before?
Yeah.
Karina, we know you're drawing Skimbleshanks. I can't hide it anymore. I can't pretend.
What of it?
You're just drawing Skimbleshanks right now, the railway cat. It's the
But I'm
cat
gonna
of the
make him a
railway
bard. He's
But
gonna
he's
be a bard. He's a bard now.
cat. He was already a bard.
But now he's gonna be more of a bard. I'll give him an instrument that I definitely know how to draw.
Oh, you love
What's an
drawing
instrument?
instruments.
I'm famously good at it, and I definitely know
Give
how.
him some bagpipes.
Which we all know Skimbleshanks plays. What's this called?
His instrument was his tappy feet.
Yeah.
Just put his feet up there.
Yeah.
His
just
tappy
like-
tappy feet.
Can I turn this into a lounge? Do I want to commit to that?
Ooh, baby.
Oh no.
Skimbleshanks the lounge singer.
I was in a Zoom call with my friends from back home the other week, and one of them for some reason mentioned Cats 2019, and I did what happens every time someone mentions it, which is that I black out for a full half hour while I rant about. None of them had seen it, but I talked about it for a full half hour, and they were held captive, and I made them watch the entire Skimbleshanks number.
That's the best number.
It's the best one.
It's literally the best part of the movie. If the rest of the movie was shot like that number was, it would have been much more passable.
Well, it's like the only part of the movie that you have all the information. It's like you know who this cat is, you know what their deal is, you know what their end goal here is. They're kind of just like
he has a job and he wants to die.
Yeah, it's like a mental
Skimbleshank. We stand.
All relate.
He's mastered being a train cat.
Yeah,
and now he's ready for a new life.
Tired of it.
Yeah.
Because of like all these lines down here, it looks like he's kicking really fast.
Yeah.
Maybe
in the middle of this fight.
He's doing the Liu Kang bicycle kick.
I've really made my own hell by wanting to do a lounge on the spot, but I'm gonna make this work very quickly.
If I had started with such a strong torso, I would have absolutely not elected to draw legs.
I like a challenge.
There you go.
I don't.
Also, can I just also inject that on one of the YouTube uploads of the Skimbleshank scene, the the video description is heroes always get remembered, but legends never die. And I think about that a lot.
Damn.
Skimbleshanks is the protagonist of Cats. Prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as anyone else is. Sure.
Name one protagonist in Cats. I bet you can't.
Columbo.
Jason
Wasn't in
Derulo.
Jason Columbo.
For Journey.
It's wonderful.
It's a nice mood. Anyway, this is it.
Lovely.
Woo.
Well, what a fun little journey into memories.
Hey.
All alone in the moonlight.
I think if there's one...
All right, so this is a fancy emotional cat.
Yeah.
This might have been a character in Cats.
One that didn't get a song.
Yeah.
For all we know.
Yeah, there have to be other ones that just didn't make the cut.
They're the cats that want to live.
Yeah.
This one's the one that realized that when it dies, it doesn't get to keep its money.
Yeah. It was like, oh, no.
What? I've spent my whole life accumulating that money.
I don't want to be the Jellicle choice anymore.
Send me back.
I
Where do
like
go
this
back?
lair just fine.
This is a sad cat. It's sort of an angry sad, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's having a real angry cry.
Yeah, I know that.
Been there.
Maybe this cat is watching Cats right now and is at the performance of memory.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the movie and doesn't like it.
No, I think it is the movie, and the cat's just watching Jennifer Hudson's beautiful rendition.
How could they put this beautiful song in such a garbage of a movie?
Yeah, I
this
think
is
that's
me. This is me watching the memory scene from Cats because the directing is garbage in that scene. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jennifer Hudson is like giving the performance of her damn life.
Yeah.
It's too bad they didn't know how to film it.
Yeah.
You do spend most of that performance just being
Boo.
like, you deserve better, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I wish we didn't spend this performance looking at this truly awful job they did with the visuals of the movie on your beautiful face with your beautiful singing.
Yeah.
Since they filmed that entire thing in close up. Just one static close up of Jennifer Hudson. Hey, welcome to my TED Talk about the bad directing choices in Cats.
Well, this cat feels the same way. I think he's saying the same thing.
Yeah.
This cat is me.
Yeah.
Me, but wealthy.
Hey, Jennifer Hudson, we only got time to record you singing or film the scene. So we're just going to do it all at once. Just sing it in the sound booth. We'll just film around you. We'll put a green screen behind you. It's fine.
We'll get in one.
We'll get in one.
Get in one
time. We're on a rush. A little bit of a rush job here.
We got so much time we gotta spend on CGI later. We might as well just pack it on there.
We spent 10 days on the Skimbleshanks one.
And it came out great.
It came out great, but we forgot that we were doing a whole nother, the whole rest of the movie.
We forgot about we was doing the most important song of the film today.
But, God, you see that kitty a tapping on those railways. Whew! That's,
You're gonna love it.
They're gonna love it.
Jennifer, you're gonna love it when you see it.
I'm sure they had tons of budget. They were just tired after the Skimbleshank scene because it was so dynamic and interesting. They were like, we got to sit down for this one. I'm going to sit right here, 3 feet in front of you, Jennifer Hudson. And the other guy's going to sit with one camera facing Monkey's Trap so that we can get some reaction shots of him crying. And that's a scene.
We only got one guy on the camera rig today, so it was either... spend all his energies chasing around this cat on some alleyways and then some railways, or film your beautiful performance. We spent it all on the rails.
They were so in character that they just kept running away.
Lure them back with treats and snacks. Damn it, Taylor Swift, get back here.
She's up in the rafters. Get down. Come on, get down.
I'm in character. I'm a cat. I'm up here now.
Look what you made me do.
Don't you knock that glass off. That's a safety hazard.
Put your shoes on. We can't afford those.
You know we can't afford your feet. We talked about this.
It's not in your contract.
Memery.
I love memery.
That's how it sounds.
All alone in the moonlight.
Now it's like a little kid singing it. Memories. School performance.
Did I do it? Is this the...
Yeah.
Yes.
We got to talk about Cats, the movie Cats again.
You're welcome, America.
It's all that matters to me now.
Cats is the only thing that's real.
It makes me feel like when I talk about it, I feel again.
It really did make me discover a part of myself and my psyche and my brain. And it's that I never want to interact with something like that again.
Things just haven't been the same since Cats came out.
Really.
That's true.
A herald of the coming 2020.
Jason Derulo wanted Cats to change the world. I think it did.
It did, Jason.
Yeah, let's write a letter to Andrew Lloyd Webber telling him to bring back SpongeBob the musical.
He's probably got some part in it. He's got his little hands in everything.
No, don't give him that credit, but maybe he can pull his weight to bring it back.
It's like, Andrew, you made them all cats.
Andrew, you had one. There are no cats live underwater, Andrew.
That's just silly.
There's something really funny referring to Andrew Lloyd Webber by his first name only.
Yeah. Andrew.
Oh, Andrew, you did it again.
Andrew, you just changed the word railway to boat.
Skimbleshanks.
And Skimbleshank.
You called him Shippleshanks.
Shippleshanks the boat cat. We know Andrew.
Patrick Star, the boat cat. We're getting there, Andrew, but it's still not correct.
Andrew, please.
The musical already exists. You don't have to do anything to it. Just bring it back. Pull some strings, Andrew.
Andrew. Poses.
I almost said he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that's completely unrelated.
He is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
That's separate.
He's cuckoo for low cholesterol.
He's cuckoo for Loco Puffs.
I can't think of honey without thinking of, is it a Vine or a TikTok where the guy takes a bite of honeycomb and he's just like, honey.
I don't know that.
I'm just thinking of that one of Jason Derulo having a bite of a honeycomb.
Oh yeah, Jason Derulo was so happy to be eating that honeycomb.
But did he say, honey?
No, he said milk. And they were like, no, Jason, it's not milk.
That's not milk, sir.
Milk. That's all he can say.
I love this hand.
Just gave it a person's hand. I don't
When
know.
in doubt.
Give it a person's hand.
Yeah.
That's what the crew of cats decided.
Yeah.
And it worked out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out great.
They won
Everyone loved it.
500 Oscars.
Yeah.
And they haven't stopped.
They just
winning
canceled the
Oscars.
Oscars after that. They were like, that's it.
We either need to cancel the Oscars or rename it the Cats Award.
Oscar the cat.
The Oscars.
Oh.
Oscars.
But they don't have paws. They have hands.
but they have hands. You're right.
It's a little inside joke for fans of the movie.
For fans of the hands.
Yeah. Did you guys miss us talking about cats?
I mean, we're talking about animals. They
Cats are
should have known
animals.
that the risk.
Yeah. It's out there.
We'll put a content warning at the beginning.
Content warning. We're fucking talking about Cats 2019
back
again.
on our bullshit.
If you don't want to hear it,
Sorry.
skip this one.
Yeah. We'll put a timestamp to when
Yeah.
we're not talking about cats.
It's just the end of the video.
We're cats.
Thanks for watching, and cats still. Never mind, it's a different video. Nope, we're talking about cats in that one too. All right, never mind. It's a different channel we live in,
Yeah, watch Drawfee Extra, where
where we never one time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're
we
right.
talk about cats there too.
Yeah.
Just go watch Jazza or something. Get out of here.
Does he not talk about cats?
I've never heard him talk about cats.
You're
Jazza?
not responsible.
Jazza,
Yeah.
let's hang out, talk about cats together.
Yeah.
Don't bring Jazza into this cats discussion.
You brought him into it.
Jazza is a safe haven from cats.
If Jazza were a cat, which cats would Jazza be?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't know how to answer that.
I started giving it
Skimbleshank.
sincere thought, and then I was like, wait, why am I doing this?
Mr. Mistopheles.
I could
Yeah.
see him doing,
He's a little magical.
Because he's got the pencil wand microphone thing.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Mistopheles.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Episode.
feel like it just shows how you know us, that you're giving us these. You know what we want.
I know what you want. I know what the audience
Second
wants.
episode today where I felt incredibly predictable. I have an Incineroar. He's a shiny Incineroar, and his name is Skimbleshank. Because I couldn't fit the last S in, and I thought it fit anyway.
I mean, if you had asked me to guess what your shiny Incineroar's name would be, that's probably what I would have guessed.
It should have been high on your list.
Yeah, it would definitely be
is
up
the
there.
point.
Jason Derulo may have been up there too.
Yeah, you don't have to. I just did it, but you don't have to.
Nathan is the bravest among us.
Dude, well, I feel like
Yeah.
if Nathan did it, I feel like I have
Well,
to
it's
do it.
it's because by the time we get to the end, everyone's forgotten. My memory lives on.
Memory. This needs to be
Julia loves cats.
more or
Don't
less.
say that.
More or less.
Don't say that like it's true.
Making up lies on the internet.
Why would you lie on the internet? Who does that?
Why did you request a human body?
I just wanted to be helpful.
With a
Wanted to
cat
be
head?
helpful.
As a cat, I don't have thumbs. Now I get to draw.
Oh, that's true. You can't draw when you're a cat.
Yeah, now I can hold pens and I can work. I have a job.
Oh, he's a cat with a job.
I'm
my
a-
favorite kind of cat.
Yeah, I'm a
On
cat
a
with
train?
a profession.
That's wild.
A cat with a job on the train. Yeah. Wearing suspenders.
Oh my god. You might say it's a railway cat.
One would say that, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, one might say that.
Yeah.
Your mushroom is called the Euro Spindleshank Colibia.
The Euro, like European?
Yeah.
Euro spindle shank, like skimble shank.
Skimble shanks.
This episode is not free. Cats 2019 discussion. Just
add it to the playlist.
Yeah, just
add it to the Cats 2019 playlist
count now because it's only going to get worse from here. What's the last part?
Caladia?
Calabia.
What's a calabita?
I don't know.
Does anyone know?
Shanks.
Yeah, Euro spindle shank. Excuse you.
Euro beat skimble shanks, but he's spinning like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's called free association.
Calabia.
Let's finish the word for sure.
Is that my butt?
Yeah.
Oh my god! He's turning around and doing a stab.
Maybe it's like I'm at the movies. And, and POV, you're talking during the movie.
Yeah.
POV, someone's crinkling a receipt.
Some idiot.
It's going like, hey, what's going on in the movie?
Because all this played to me, I missed this.
Who's that character?
Oh my god, I thought it was... Oh, it's definitely this character. Oh, it wasn't. It was a fake out.
Yeah, that is what the person looks
this
like.
Idiot
that talks in the movie.
This idiot talking in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
Oh, yeah.
This was us watching Cats.
Yeah.
Jacob was like, I have to hear the dialogue.
It's like if I miss a single second of this movie,
I will go ape shit.
And with that, unexpectedly, we've added another one to the list that is not free of Cats 2019.
Damn.
Thank you, Julia.
Wow, it wasn't even me this time.
Unexpectedly.
It wasn't even me this time.
I was just thinking the last time we all went to the movies together. That was Cats.
It's been a while.
We should all go see a movie together.
So that we can reference literally anything other than Cats 2019.
Yeah.
You're like,
what is our next movie that will make up all of our references for the next 4 years?
I don't know. We're going to have to like really think about it.
Record of Ragnarok has to come out with a movie.
Ooh, yeah.
Can you imagine? And we see it in theaters.
I would do it.
We almost saw Jujutsu Kaisen 0 together.
That's true. And then you went without us.
Yeah, I totally did.
Yeah, you picked a time and day we couldn't go. And then we're like, oh, well.
I didn't. My friends did.
Well, you're responsible for their behavior.
You know what it was? That is true. That is true. One of my friends was like, I can't make the day that works for everyone. It has to be the following day that wouldn't have worked for y'all. So we're like, okay. And then she didn't even make it.
She didn't even go?
She didn't even go.
Really?
Yeah.
So we were uninvited for no reason.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
That's even more
And I was
brutal.
like, I cannot believe you guys. Now my other friend group is gonna know how we live and how shit we are at planning. You're making me look awful.
Have I like shot up out of the seat?
Yeah, that's the only way this pose makes any sense.
I've like bounced upwards and spun around.
Yeah.
That's core strength.
Is that the only way? There could have been other ways, but...
No, I like this.
Your little arm!
It's my little angry arm.
Yeah, you got the Arthur arm.
Arthur
fist. Sort of going behind. Here we go. Yeah.
I just like clenched my glutes and shot upwards.
Yeah. Clenched fist, clenched glutes, can't lose.
Can't lose. Big knife.
It's huge. That is not a knife. What K-pop group's light stick is this?
There is a knife that looks like this. It's absolutely wild.
Are you talking about the cinqueata? Is that what it's called? Cinque. There's an Italian knife that looks. It's called like the 5-finger knife.
There's like the 5 cutouts.
Cinque Dea, because it literally means like 5 fingers or something. It looks basically exactly like that knife that Nathan has depicted in the image.
It's really similar.
But it's like big. See, look at that.
Ooh.
So Nathan was depicting a historical knife.
I saw one of these being made, and it was so wide that I thought it was strictly to serve pie with.
You can also serve pie with it.
That is my concern. If you stab someone with that, like that's gnarly.
If I stab someone, I want it to take. I want it to be nasty. I'm not like doing warning stabs. The wedding rings.
Not the fucking cats being like, oh.
I think this is a pretty relatable situation for the word stab.
This is those sibling cats. What are they?
Rumpelteazer and
Rumpelstiltskin.
Dumpy.
Yeah.
Rumpeldumpy and Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpeldippy.
Yeah, they're triplets.
I'm really trying to remember the name. It's something.
Jerry.
Mungo
Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
Yeah, Mungo Jerry. That name is really stupid.
They're all really stupid.
It's like even more stupid than the other ones.
You mean it's worse than Rum Tum Tugger?
No, I mean, that one's good.
Is this me?
Yeah.
This is me desperately not looking at the movie.
Yeah, like I don't like that they're oohing and awing
And
directly at the audience.
Nathan's sitting here in the theater being like, are those the cats?
I don't get it. Are those the cats?
They look more like people.
And David and I left.
Amazing.
Can you take the word layer away? I just want to see it as a beautiful.
Wow.
There it is.
This is such a good drawing. This is really funny to look at.
We have fun here.
I love what you can come up with when you have to make a word into a drawing.
When you have to make it work.
Yeah.
Very excited to render this later.
Here's the thing about the transition of human head to cat.
Okay.
Is that it's kind of a tingle situation. That it kind of looks like it might be like a costume hood with cat ears on it.
That's fun.
Also, the face is very detailed. Again, with lots of eye bags.
Oh, he's an old
and
man
luscious
cat.
lips.
It's old Deuteronomy.
Kind of.
This episode is not free of Cats 2019.
It almost was. But
I
you
didn't
said
say
it.
it.
You said it, Nathan.
I said it. Listen, we spent all this time talking about a cat with a human's face.
And I didn't say it.
You think I'm not gonna...
We
I'm
all
the
showed
one.
admirable restraint.
And I did not.
And you said, I'm just going to say it.
I ruined it for everyone. So
now it goes in the playlist.
Yeah.
Does the playlist exist?
If someone's made it, it exists.
I think someone's made it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a man's face.
We got to start at a Julia base here.
Yeah.
A baseline.
I had to throw myself a sort of
Lifeline. Yeah. I get that. If it was me, I would have started drawing a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like, we'll figure it out later. Just gonna start making dinosaur shapes.
Yeah, this one's hard. I had a stupid idea while Jacob was doing his. I had no idea while doing my own.
Oh, it's Cats 2019.
Is this Cats 2019?
This is Cats 2019.
Yeah! This episode is not
Just
free.
reset the counter.
It's 2019.
I feel like we went a long way without referencing it for a while.
Yeah. We're
But
bringing
he's
it
done
back.
a crime.
So is it McCavity?
It's McCavity.
This is a McCavity. He doesn't even know. He's done so many crimes he doesn't even know.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna give him like a.
And McCavity is not cute
That's
No.
true.
in the movie.
None of them are cute.
No. Nothing about the movie is cute.
Not a word I would ever use.
He's got his little fur. Okay.